Hi, it's Dr. Greg Jantz. Have you ever heard of the imposter syndrome? The imposter syndrome. It's the silent struggle of many high achievers. I'm Dr. Greg Jantz, and I'm founder of the Center, A Place of Hope. As of today, I've authored 45 books, and I understand this topic of imposter syndrome, where you've done really well, and you sort of feel good about yourself, but you struggle because you go, I don't think I really am that great, or I don't think I deserve this. There's an undercurrent of self-talk that you really devalue yourself. Got several key points here on imposter syndrome. Number one, feeling like a fraud, like you don't deserve the recognition. By the way, there are some of those who are narcissistic personalities and they don't deserve the recognition. All right, number two, fear of being found out. It's the worry that others will discover, hey, I'm not as capable as they assume. Okay. Again, this is self-doubt. And number three is downplaying your accomplishments. Where you really are, you did a great job, you earned an award, or you achieved something, but you're downplaying it. So others won't think so that I'm got a big ego. All right. This affects every field, students. And one of the things that we look at when we look at imposter syndrome is, number one, you may be struggling with perfectionism. And you have a super high standard, and you feel like you don't meet it, you're no good. You may be, number two, comparing yourself to others. This comparison to others. And so then when we compare, like in social media, we're looking, oh, I don't look as good, my life isn't as good. We always instantly compare. The other area we want to look at with imposter syndrome is external validation dependence. Okay, let me say that again. External validation dependence, where my self-worth, my value is only on what I'm getting from others to prove my value. It's the feedback from others. It's the recognition from others. All right. And the final one I want to mention is early life conditioning. You may have grew up with super high expectations, or you felt them, that you had to succeed. And so you also feel like you've never measured up. So all this creates a self-doubt, and it is at times self-sabotage. So here's something to consider. It's just a thought pattern. It's not the truth. Okay, you got to renew your mind with the truth. And we do need at times to practice receiving praise without deflecting it. Okay, just receive it. In other words, say thank you and just let it settle. Don't make any excuses. All right. And I think too, we've got to change a framework from embracing growth. I want to keep growing. I want to grow in the whole person, emotionally, spiritually, relationally, physically, nutritionally. I want to keep growing. And I don't have to do that with perfectionism. All right. Sometimes self-sabotage emerges out of imposter syndrome, and then we end up suffering greatly from depression and very high anxiety. If that's the case, then we need to seek outside help, much like the work we do here at the Center, A Place of Hope, to really reestablish and restore our self-confidence and who we really have been made to be.